NAPC, the North American Parkour Championships, are the largest grassroots parkour competition in North America.
So this is the second NAPC that I've judged, but I've judged a lot of other events like a Rebel Lot of Motion and the Air Whip Challenges. I think this is like one of the most professionally done events, especially by a parkour company as well, which is really nice to see. I hope they can eventually get out the gym if they get enough funding and sponsors, which would be awesome.
I came here last year because I qualified in Seattle for the competition, the main event, and that was a great time. I really enjoyed competing.
I think it's a lot more organized. I think that they've really thought about the athletes and athletes who want to do more than one event. Having a two-day event is awesome. I really like the way Sport Parkour League is set up. I like the format. I like how they have qualifiers in gyms across North America this year.
The event is fucking sick to see it progressing. Like, it was really good last year, and this year it's even more like professional. The courses are just as sick.
I love these kind of events. I think they're pretty important for parkour. I think that we need to do more, and I hope that as we do this, we get more momentum and we can do them all over the country, all over the world.
My favorite athletes right now? Ooh, there's so many monstrous athletes here this year. It's insane. Since last year, it's just like a whole nother level.
Speed has to be my boy Joe. Like, he's an incredible athlete. Even though he made a mistake, he still smashed it. And the women all did amazing. It was really great to see. It was a shame Alyssa couldn't compete this year, but congrats to all the women that competed. They showed that they deserve to be here, which is a real big thing in our sport.
Watch out for Nate Weston, Joey Adrian, Bob Reese, Christine Dietrich, Lorena Abreu, I probably just botched her name, and Sarah Wade. Like, everyone who competed, you gotta watch out for them, especially the athletes who podiumed. They're all awesome.
I mean, we got a bunch of Apex crew repping, a bunch of Apex Denver crew, a couple Boulder crew, a couple NorCal crew, so I think we had somewhere around 12 athletes in this year's comp.
Yeah, I've been touring around with the Motos kids for the last month and a half, and just seeing them kill it in this competition was so sick. Like, throughout all categories, they just slayed, so that's fucking cool.
My favorite event was skill. This is the first time women have been able to compete in the skill event, and I wanted to make the most of it. It was super fun. The challenges felt like you were training and just trying to push yourself, and that was it was so much fun, and I definitely would choose that as my favorite.
My favorite event was speed until I fell on my head, but in the qualifiers it was super fun.
In the future, I see NAPC growing and continuing to grow, not only the athletes that participate, but also the venues that host it. So Origins, and potentially even moving on to other venues.
I think this is the way parkour competition should go into the future. I mean, all I see happening next is it being televised. If people watch golf, then there's definitely a market for parkour. I mean, if golf is watchable, this is watchable.
I think Sport Parkour really knows what they're doing. They're open to changing the format, they're open to advice and what they should do, which is good, which allows for improvement, and I think they're doing a great job.
This year, SPL had a bunch of different qualifiers all over the US and Canada, and I hope that we can expand that even, beyond North America, get into South America and Europe, and just keep it going.